Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another Stormworks build and rescue video. Today I wanted to do something slightly different, and that is we're going to build a boat. When I said we're going to build a boat, we're actually going to start from scratch, and we're going to build just a small boat and see if we can build it good and stuff. So yeah, let's get started, and hopefully it'll end up looking pretty cool. Okay, so obviously we want to start off with some sort of hull, and we want to make it look, I guess, actually quite good. So, we're going to start off with 3 of these. That makes sense, I think. I think that makes sense. We're then going to change over to these. We're going to have 3 of these. There we go. We're then going to change over to these, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3 of those. Alright, pretty epic. Let's have this go in a straight line. And that actually looks like a good... kind of like a good hull shape, actually. We're going to extend this backwards a little bit. And we're going to extend this backwards too. Here we go. So that's going to be like the hull, I guess. And that actually seems to be kind of fine, I guess. What I am going to do, which is going to be different to my normal builds, is we're actually going to make it 3 wide in the center. Which is going to make it kind of interesting. Because I've never really done this before. So we're going to do these up the side. And that seems fine. Alright, we're going to change this around, do these ones, very nice, and we're going to turn these ones around also, and put those up the side. Alright, fantastic, drag this backwards, and put that there. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's good. We're then going to delete this, and this, and then we're going to start actually putting these pieces on, because these pieces are going to make it a lot better. Alright, awesome. So, start with those ones. We then want to change over to this, because this is kind of what we need. We're going to drag this down to there. We're then going to swap it over to these, and we're going to drag this down also. So turn this around, drag this backwards and down, and we're going to leave it kind of like this, actually. There we go, have it go backwards from there. That's actually pretty awesome. I think this will end up looking pretty cool. Alright, cool. So, we're going to then grab this piece, and we'll go from the side upwards, because that's an easier way of doing things. There we go. Obviously delete a few so it doesn't look too weird. And keep it going up with the rest of them. There we go. Alright, that's pretty awesome. We're going to do a similar thing with this one. There we go. Similar thing with this one. This one. Ah, come on. Come on, drag it up. Drag it up. Come on. There we go. Alright, cool. And this one too. There we go. Awesome. That actually is going to look pretty cool when it's done. Alright, so from here then, what do we want to do? We obviously want to extend these out sideways. So we're gonna have it be like this. And this is pretty angled, to be fair. And maybe that's not really what we want. But at the same time, I guess if it totally works, then it totally works. And that's okay. We're still pretty flat at the bottom, so that'll be fine. Unless we delete a few of these. Alright, we delete, let's say, this layer as well. Then realistically, we can have it go straight back from here. And that could be a pretty cool shape for a boat, which, in reality, I think it is. Alright, cool. So, extend this out sideways. Drag it all the way to the side. To there. Alright, cool. We're going to drag this one inwards. Like so. We're going to do the same with this one. Same with this one. Same with this one. And that as well. And we're actually going to have this one not angled. Which, to me, actually might be a little bit weird. Or to you guys might be a little bit weird. But at the same time, if it works, it works. So that's all good. Alright, grab this. We're going to drag this backwards. Obviously the same way the other ones went. And then we're going to put this one on. And then we're going to do this down the side. Because I think that actually doesn't look too bad for a boat hull. In fact, I think that looks okay. Alright, so with that actually being said then, how about we actually start maybe making it come down a bit at the back. We should do maybe 2 of these, maybe even 3. So we'll drop this down again. And maybe even again. Alright, there we go. That's pretty epic. Pretty epic. There we go. Very cool. And have that come sideways across here. And then maybe this actually ends up looking pretty good. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Drag this sideways as well. Yeah, that looks okay, actually. That looks just fine. Alright, cool. So, we're going to drag these backwards too. Obviously, every single one of these needs to come backwards. There we go. And this is starting to look a little bit like, I guess like a speedboat or something like that anyway. So, drag this backwards to there. Alright, that actually looks pretty epic. How about we have it a little bit different? Alright, delete that. Delete this. Have it come forwards, maybe 4. Have this come forwards like this much. There we go. Delete all of this. That's fine. And we'll actually have it go from here sideways instead. We'll have it like ramped like this because I think it makes it a little bit better, maybe. So do that. There we go. And do this. That might end up making this thing look a bit too big, but in reality, I think it's okay. I think this is fine. So yeah, right, okay. How am I supposed to do the rest of this? We're gonna build up from here. There we go, about 3, actually 4. There we go. We're gonna go a little bit further forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. We're then gonna go forwards the same amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th one, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, cool. So there's like some little standings that we might actually be able to use here. So that's all fine. What I'm thinking with the front end is we sort of bury it. When I say bury it, I mean we actually go back over it again, which is something that I did on the big boat, obviously. You guys already know that. But I think this might look cool on here. Maybe. Well, we're not going to do it massively. We're just going to do a tiny piece. All right, because that might end up making it look pretty cool. So, turn this around. Put it there. All right, pretty epic. Drag it sideways. We then want to use these pieces. Turn them around. Drag them forwards. And that's good enough for me. All right, push that across there. Grab one of these pieces. And put it in here, I guess. Yeah, like that. There we go. That totally works. We're then going to delete this. We'll have it come backwards slightly. Alright, and then we'll have it sort of go away. Sort of like just disappear. So do this to there. Whoop. Do that to there. And to me that's probably fine. Although actually, how about we do it for the entire ship? Because that could be pretty cool maybe. Alright, do this all the way backwards to there. We'll do this all the way forwards, obviously. And we'll do this the same way. All the way backwards to there. And then maybe we could actually have it come down. I don't know how to do that, but it would be cool. I actually really don't know how to do that. Maybe something like this back here would work. Yeah, like that. And then we need to do the same thing on this side, which is kind of upsetty spaghetti, but we'll do that. There we go. Awesome. Delete this one, this one, this one. Put that there. Drag it upwards. All right, cool. Turn this one around also. And drag it upwards as well. And do the same thing all the way back here, which is crazy because this is so far away. But essentially, we're going to do that. And we're going to do this. All right, cool. Fantastic. All right, so fill in all of those. And this should end up looking pretty good, maybe? I don't actually know what this is going to look like. All right, that's pretty awesome. Go ahead and attach those together. Attach these together. And attach these together. And then we'll be good to go. All right, there we go. All the way across. All the way across. All the way across. All the way across. And all the way across. Alright, that's awesome. Nice. I mean, this is starting to look weird, but I think it'll work. Okay, so on the back right here as well, I am going to actually start with these pieces, and we're going to go up the side like this. I don't know whether that's a bad thing or not. I'm actually going to assume it's not, and we're just going to fill it in from there. And that's going to be fine, I think. Alright, cool. Grab some of these. Grab some of these. Put it in like that. Very good. Drag this sideways. And drag this backwards too. Alright, that's pretty epic. Pretty epic. Alright, cool. Put this piece right here as well. And I think we're actually going to just stop them all. Just like that. I think that'll work actually quite well, maybe. Yeah. Alright, cool. Turn this around. Put it there. And we got ourselves a hull for a boat. Does it float? I don't know. I built it backwards. I mean, that's true. I don't know why it's not floating very well. Because realistically, I haven't... Maybe there's a hole in it. Is there a hole in it? I don't think there's a hole in it. Oh, there is. There's a hole in it. That's why it isn't floating. That makes sense now. Alright, cool. Turn this around, drag it across sideways, and then spawn it in and see what it floats like. Oh yeah, look at that. It floats really well. That's awesome. Alright, cool. So, now that we've done that, let's figure out how many engines we can actually put inside of this thing. And then we'll work it out from there. So, engine... We do need to be able to get to the engines to put out fires, in case there are fires. But essentially, we need to figure out how to put these in. I want 4. I do. I want 4 engines. Can we have 4 engines? I mean, we can fit them, so I suppose we can. Yeah. These could come sideways. We can have the propellers in the back end relatively high, somewhere like that. Put the propellers in. Do. Alright, cool. Turn it, put it there, and put this one in as well. And that's probably enough propellers. Yeah, okay. Kind of want to hide them a little bit, though. So I'm thinking we'll do something like... something like... maybe extend this backwards just a tiny bit more. Just to try and hide things. Maybe just a little bit. Alright, cool. Turn this around. Obviously, do this. And do... this as well, maybe? There we go. Yeah, and then we can sort of hide them in there, and that's probably fine, maybe. Yeah, that totally works. Alright, cool. Fill that in all the way across there, and that to me is awesome. Because then we won't get chopped up, and that's great. Right, okay, delete this, and we're going to put in rudders so that we can actually turn and stuff, and that's going to be pretty cool. So, invert it, and put them in. There we go. Alright, 3. That's awesome. Right, so we got propellers, we got rudders, and we've actually got engines already in, but we need to fix the engines, of course. We need to put these together as well. Kind of need gearboxes. So the engines are actually going to have to move forward slightly. So let's move those. Hold on. Engine. Let's move these forward slightly. So, or backwards. No, forwards. Alright, cool. So this is going to go here like this. We're going to have a little bit of distance between those. And that makes sense. And those could go there. Yeah. Alright, epic. We obviously need a fuel tank. So that's going to go somewhere like... I was going to say here, actually. Alright, okay. We're going to put it somewhere here like this, and like this. Alright, cool. So that's all good. We're then going to have it come backwards slightly to about there, and we're going to fill it in. There we go. Okay, this is going to be a fuel tank. Yeah. Alright, fluid. We need a meter, and we need a port, but we also need a spawner too, just to see how it works. Alright, cool. So put a spawner in. Awesome. And that's good enough for me, I think. I did kind of want to be able to come downstairs, though, so maybe not. But I don't know. Spawn it in, see what it does. Hold up. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit heavy towards the front. That makes sense. Alright, okay. Yeah. We're working things out very slowly, but we are working them out. How about we delete, like, a bit here. We get some weight, and we actually weigh down the back end, too. Just a little bit. Just like a tiny bit. Alright, cool, that's awesome. So, yeah, I don't know what kind of, like, bridge. Sorry, maybe it's not a bridge. What kind of thing to actually have on the top of this thing. But I think the hull itself actually looks like it might be okay. I was thinking we needed sort of like a medium-sized boat for career mode. And this might be it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what it's like anyway in the end. Yeah, I don't mind it. It might be a little bit too skinny, though. I guess we'll see. You know what? Actually, let's plan it out just like a tiny bit. So, I think that it should have quite a lot of room on the front. So, we're going to delete, like, this area so that we can actually use this. And that's fine. That's okay to do that. We're going to put in, we're actually going to put in one of these. No, we're not. Because it actually has to go that way, which is kind of upsetty spaghetti because this doesn't work at that point. But in reality, we could just put this on here. Like that, and that sort of works anyway, so yeah, that totally works. Right, cool. So, for a bridge, I want to go ahead and put it relatively close to the front, but actually quite far back. That seems like a good place to put it. Okay. We're then going to add some of these 1x4 pyramids. Okay, drag it sideways, and then maybe backwards. I don't know whether to delete this line or not. Kind of thinking I should. In reality, I don't really know. I'm going to do this. Alright, cool. And for now, we will actually put in an extra piece. And I think that'll be fine. And we'll leave it like... We'll leave it like that. Yeah, because that actually doesn't look too bad. Alright, get rid of this. All the way to the front, pretty much. Until we grab a 1x4. Hold on. 1x4, grab it. And put it right there, please. Alright, cool. That's awesome. Yeah. So this is going to be like the bridge. Also, this gives us enough room to actually use these windows on their sides. These ones. Like this. We can actually use these windows for once. That is incredible. Alright, how much room do we have in the middle? Okay, so we need to add... What, 2 of these? No, literally just 1 of these in the center. We literally just need 1 of those in the center and that's it. Alright, we can totally do that. Okay, put this here. Go ahead and put that one singular one in the middle. If I can. There we go. And we can actually work on it from there, maybe. So, in reality, if we do this down the side. Okay, we add these pieces at the back. Like this, I guess. Yeah, okay, that could totally work. And we'll have like a water cannon on the front and stuff like that. This could actually end up being pretty cool. Yeah, it could. Like in reality, it could end up being really, really cool. Right, okay, so on top of here, we're going to add normal blocks. Okay, like this. Literally just like this. And then on top of that, we're then going to go in. Because that makes sense. Right? That makes total sense. So do that sideways. Do this backwards. And fix it across the top like this. Alright, because that actually doesn't look too bad. In fact, that looks alright. There we go, drag this up there. Yeah, we can work with this. We can totally work with this. Not really too sure what else to do back here, but essentially I want a wall. It doesn't have to be the inside of the boat. That's actually fine. And this should be okay. So grab this. Put it here somewhere like that. And maybe drag it up the back like that. Yeah, I guess that could work. Maybe. Alright, do this. And put this piece here. And figure out the rest of it by yourself. Because I don't know how this works. Alright, touch that there. Drag it sideways. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. We could totally make it look better. But for now, that's okay. Right, spawn it in. See what it looks like. Obviously, it's backwards. And there's a lot of weight at the front and not at the back. But we can sort that out as we go. Yeah. You know what? This is totally going to work. I like it. It's a medium boat for us to do missions with. Awesome. Anyway, I'm actually going to end this here with this hull and this bridge, because I might change this bridge depending on what you guys actually say in the comments down below. But anyway, I am going to leave this here like this. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed whatever this was. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully we make this look pretty. Or prettier, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Goodbye.